underway in our nation's capital. The 1-0. They're not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Scherzer, 33 years old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s if he came right at him again with another good one.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Down the first base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
The count now at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Number 41 will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So striding in, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. Right side. Perella on the grass. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Ready now, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
Batting third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Now the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Matt Adams now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the 2-0 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero.
For San Diego, the left fielder, number 33, Franchi Cordero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. Cordero is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Stepping into the box, Christian Villanueva. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Digging in now for San Diego, A.J. Ellis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in now for the Nats, Mark Reynolds, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Villanueva's got it. And there's 1 away.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on base. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
In now for Washington, Michael Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and two. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Adams is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the 1st out.
Batting 8th, center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manuel Margot. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Rendon down at 3rd. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting 9th, pitcher number 41.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, number 41. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And that one just missed outside.
1-1.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. no score. Standing in, Wilmer Defoe as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Wilmer Defoe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Max Scherzer. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Soft liner to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right here. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting the result. Job well done.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Scherzer, base runner at first with 1 out. Now that's popped up. Villanueva waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Trey Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The 2-0 on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Jankowski's there for it, and that's the third out. Nationals leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
0-2.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Defoe is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. So stepping in, Jose Pirela. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Strike, and now it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Riding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Ready for another chance? Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Up next for Washington, third baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Now to the plate, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Villanueva. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. 1-0. The 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. In now is A.J. Ellis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. To short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Padres down in order. Halfway home, still no score. So digging in now, Pedro Severino, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Takes a knee-high fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Margot on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Number 1, second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Defoe, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will get there to make the one. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 41.
Digging in to try it again. Number 41 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Trey Turner. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Turner on at first. Nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Weak chopper to the left side. No problem here, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Adams.
Ready once again, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1 out and a runner on second base. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Matt Adams in front. 3 balls and a strike to count now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Runners back. The 3-1. A little bouncer. And the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. Cordero is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Up next for Washington, first baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This one's down to 3rd. On to 2nd for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Ready with the 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franchy Cordero. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Hosmer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Padres lead 1. They trail this one 1-0. Craig Stammen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Craig Stammen.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Pedro Severino.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Stammen offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Digging in once again, Wilmer Defoe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And quickly there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. In comes Jankowski. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And now Bryce Harper. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Washington, but they're up 1-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Christian Villanueva. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Misses.
2-2.
Ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
To his right, Defoe. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Ellis, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 13.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2. Now the 3 and 2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Jankowski. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Adams.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Adams. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. Jankowski will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 1-0. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one.
Leading out for the Padres.
Settling in now, Manuel Margot. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Going for strikeout number 15. Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts.
The potential tying run. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point. He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. San Diego down to their final strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Nationals get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Nats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Max Scherzer takes home the win. Number 41 to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.